Hello, and welcome Dragon Lords and Ladies for today's episode of Patch Note for January the 6th. So yeah, let's get started. So the first change is for Unity Mark, as you can see. You have to hold it down now before it will be attacking, so that means you can no longer do this and fly around and attack with it, so that should be fixed now. Mana Strike also had a change. It's still using the old tooltip, but instead of giving you that mana steal that it says, it will now just give you instant mana, as you saw there. So you could basically just attack, use mana and then get instant mana with this new change. So Dark One also had some change to his eyes, even though it's using the old tooltip at the moment. But at the moment it should give some mana rig, as you can see, if you're standing in it. And it will have a 100% fear chance, and it will no longer deal damage. And Truth also have some buff to, or nerf, you would say, with its cooldown. As you can see, it's now a bit longer. But of course a forged weapon will always make the cooldown a bit lower, and of course with cooldown runes, but still it should be a bit longer now before they can use it to charge into people. And of course they can't not one-shot people anymore, because this one here will just fear now. So that's nice. Chillblade have been having some nerf as well. Its Ice Wall will only have a 2-second recharge cooldown all the time, no matter what rank you will have it on. If it's rank 1 or rank 2, as you can see, or even rank 3. So it will never... Before it was like 1 second recharge timer, now it's 2 seconds at all level. This Sea Stark here will have more health and mana when you level it up with this here. And it should cost less mana using its Rush Water. And last, its main attack should be dealing more damage now. Crimson Hellblade also got some buff. It should no longer slow you down when you use its main attack, and its shield thing should cost less mana. Netherdrake also got some interesting buff to its Rift Storm. At rank 1 it will have 2 charges. They will both take 10 seconds to recharge. At rank 2 it will have 3 charges, and at rank 4, as you can see, it will have, rank 3 it will have 4 charges. So that's kinda nice. As you can see, you can use it and then it will take time before it recharges. So it seems like using it while a recharge is happening, it will just reset the cooldown. That's probably a bug. And as you can see, if I press those reuse spell here, it will have no effect on this. And just to demonstrate that they work, I'll use this and then redo. So there's nothing you can do to reduce the cooldown on this Rift Storm here. It is working as intended. So you could basically just try around and wait for them to charge up to, so you have all 4 charges, or you can just, like now, just jump around for fun. Elder Scale also had some love with his main attack. It should be firing way faster now. And as you can see, they now have a longer lifetime. Instead of just being 4 seconds flat from all ranks, it will now be 4, 5 and at highest 6. And speaking of longer duo, we have Elder Brace here. It's triangle attack. This here also had some love. Instead of just being 9 second duo, it now have a duo of 10 second, 11 or at max rank 12 seconds. Venomtail's Sting Punch nowadays cost mana, but to add up for this is Poison Switch mana is reduced. Nightmare's Fear Swarm should be dealing a bit more damage, and its Flame of Terror should last a bit longer and deal a bit more damage. Nova Star's Starfire attack is 3% faster, so it should be easier to hit moving targets. Mistfeller's main attack have a small damage increase. Imperial's Dive of Devastation kinda had its Dura buffed a bit. Bookwaite's Pressure Blast had its special effect buffed a bit, and the damage that come from that have been buffed a bit as well. Noxwing's Poison Attack, either if it's the Poison Breath or the Cloud Attack, have the Dura buffed a bit, so they last a bit longer on the enemies. Bilebite's Bile Shots length and hitbox have been increased a bit. Tanglewing's main attack should be flying a bit slower, making it easier for its target to flee from it instead of being hit all the time. Air's Glory is healing for a bit more. Blood Savior also has a tons of buff to it. Titan Fury will have a bigger chance to mark the target. It will deal a bit more damage, and the Skeleton Summon will also have a bit more health, and it will deal a bit more damage. The Blood Sacrifice will also last a bit longer on the battlefield. And last, that they didn't add in the patch note, is this kinda here. If you press your icon up here, stats, you will get this here. So you can see your currently and all-time stats. So that's kinda neat. I can't wait to see that for the next season, then it will work. It's just weird that it's glowing where you don't click. But yeah, that's probably just a minor bug. But yeah, that's all for this patch note. So yeah, see you guys and enjoy.